Our experience started when I put my son to bed on a Monday night. He was totally fine. My son Jackson is 3, and he woke up Tuesday morning with his eyes a little bit off. And I sent him to school, mentioned it to my husband. He said, if it persists throughout the day, we'll take him in. And I got a call from his school at 4:15, and they told me that I needed to come get him and that I needed to take him to his pediatrician because his eyes had gotten worse. When I picked him up from school, it took every single bit of my strength not to fall down when I saw how bad it was, and to not cry because I didn't want to alarm him. And he was telling me about his day. I asked him what colors things were and kept trying to hold relief that at least he could see. You know, he was identifying his colors. He was telling me that he liked my hair that day because I had it braided. And I mean, he could still see. So that was kind of what I clung to that day, is at least he can still see. They've got to be able to fix it if he can still see. So we went to the pediatrician, and they couldn't find a reason for it. So they sent us to Dr. Schotthoefer for a referral, and she got us in, thankfully, the next morning. And she tested his eyes and couldn't find an optical reason for the crossing. So that sent us to an MRI, which at Jackson's age, he has to be sedated. So they put him under general anesthesia. We went through that, hoping at that time that it wasn't some of the other outcomes you could get, you know, brain tumor, brain swelling, things like that. And luckily, he didn't have any of those issues. And so at that point, we went on to Dr. Schotthoefer for her to start talking about next steps of what she would handle. After that, they tried patching. They had to patch his eyes for 2 hours a day, which is tough with a 3-year-old. Then after about a month, she decided to put him in glasses as well to see if that would help the crossing. Neither the patching or the glasses could help the crossing. So at that point, she decided that we were looking at surgery. And so we had to get specific measurements, she said, in order to make sure that his eyes were stable and that she could know how much she needed to do. And we got a few more measurements in, and then he had surgery on his eyes December 18th. And they went in and cut the inner eye muscles off of both of his eyes and straightened his eyes and then sewed them back to his eyes. You know, we were really lucky. I had done a lot of reading. Dr. Schotthoefer, we met with her many times. She gave us her cell phone, so she got a lot of frantic mommy calls, but we were really lucky that the surgery seems to have worked. We went in for a 4-week checkup and an 8-week checkup. She was not only able to straighten his eyes, she was able to do it in a timeline where he could actually get the vision that he had started losing and his depth perception back. So we were really grateful. He is no longer in glasses. He's no longer having to patch. He's just back to the normal little boy we had before all of this started.